Welcome, my Pisces, to your January 2023 reading. I'm Christine. If this is your first time here, please visit any of your placements in Pisces that you feel intuitively guided to look at. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, North Node, or any other. And for those returning, welcome back. It's great to see you again. I'm so excited to do your readings. They have been so empowering. I feel like they're a continuation of the 2023 readings that I've done, or that I did, I should say, for all 12 zodiac signs in December last month, or by the time you read this, yeah, December. So we're gonna dive in and we're gonna take a look to see what you need to know at this time. What does the universe want my Pisces to know at this time, please? A lot of fresh up-leveling energy I've been feeling and getting from all the readings. A card wants to jump out and it was popping like popcorn. You gotta be kidding me. Earth signs got 3 cards each. Air signs got like 6 plus. You got 2. Okay. We got the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and 6 of Swords, air. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. My Pisces, I feel like there's an exit coming. And the first thing that I heard was relationships. Some of you may be going in a different direction in a partnership. This could be romantic for some, business, friendship for others, but some type of relationship here, partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. But the Hierophant is ruled by Venus, 2nd house. So, I mean, it could be a financial business endeavor, and for some love, and for some platonic again. I heard tiptoeing, but I feel like there's an exit out. Some of you may be splitting. It doesn't have to be negative, because I feel like I heard the tides have come in, the waters are, there's like a saying with calming waters, tides have come in. But in essence, what I was receiving was the relationship may have come to its course, may have come to its ending. You may have realized it's time to part ways, or it could be simply taking the relationship to a new level in a different way. I sense a moving away, a divergence here. Some of you could be divorcing, splitting up with a long-term partnership again, or simply leaving one. You're taking a different path. There's a moving away here because there could have been some instability. It may not have been balanced or reciprocal. I feel there's like a tug and war. I feel like someone's talking over me too. You know, when you're trying to get your words out and someone's just talking and won't let you speak, that's the energy I'm getting, because I feel like my words are getting like walled, choked. For some, wow, this is very precise. For some, a relationship moved way too slow. There was a connection there, strong. It appeared solid, but it was moving really, really slow. And you, could be the other person, but I'm sensing you, Pisces, are walking away, which actually may be very difficult because you may feel like you're leaving a piece of your heart behind. Some of you are returning back. I'm getting a lot of messages here. Some of you are returning back to education, higher ed, maybe completing a GED, like a high school degree, or some type of degree, undergrad, higher grad, undergrad, or maybe like a master's, a doctorate, or a certificate, or some type of training, or going back to maybe law school, medical school. There's something about learning here, increasing your knowledge, and you're taking steps to rectify this, to implement this into your life. So maybe you're applying, you're researching, or whatnot. But there's some longevity here, so I feel like this is going to impact your life in a positive way. Some of you are pursuing this for knowledge, pure enjoyment. So you may be at a phase or point in your life where you're already financially stable, and others are doing this as a way to become more financially prosperous. So maybe it's to get a degree that's needed in your field, or simply to get, you know, a training. Maybe you want to be a therapist, social worker, and you need a master's in social work, for example, or a licensed professional counselor, right? Whatever the degree, either or. I feel like there's a focus here on expansion, on your learning, education. Also too, for some, it could be religious schools. Although I've never had anyone, I'm getting religious schools for some. I heard yeshiva. And I'm like, I don't know if there'd be someone who's going to a yeshiva watching my reading. Maybe. But it could be religious training, or maybe you're interested in religious studies, because there are majors that are focused on religion, right? Religion, world religions, philosophy, different religions themselves. Islam, Buddhism is more, not really a religion, more like a way of life, philosophy of being. Christianity and different sects that are part of Christianity, etc. There's like an emphasis on like your beliefs, higher learning. I keep getting like higher education, higher learning, wanting to seek more knowledge, more wisdom, more truth. But all of this, underlying everything that I just said, underlies wanting to create a stable foundation, whatever foundation that may have been created with relationships, or maybe your financial circumstances, your stability, or even going back to school to learn. You may have felt like there was not an even playing field, that it wasn't balanced. And you're like, I want to balance things out. You know I can get more income in this career field, but I may need to go back to school for this. And if it's something you're very emotionally tied to, you're like, it's worth it, I'm doing it. So many of you, again, I feel like you're walking away from things that are not stable for you, that are not creating physical, emotional security as well. And you're creating that yourself. And so you may be focused on asking yourself, like, what gives me, or what makes me feel secure, especially emotionally, physically, materially, like within your body. What matters to you? How do you define those? What does it look like? Wow, this was really precise with 2 cards. I can't believe there's a lot coming through here. Hold on, I'm going to get another deck. I want to clarify the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a general moving away, and sometimes it's because you're done with the situation, hence, the relationships that I mentioned. Some of you could be leaving. If you're in professions of learning, of teaching, mentoring, some of you could be leaving that for another area. You may be retiring, you may be done, or maybe feeling like you need to switch to something that your heart is calling you toward. But there's an element here of something no longer resonating, relationship-wise or otherwise. Can we clarify the 6 of Swords, please? Thank you. We got the Star card, Aquarius energy, and we're in the season of Aquarius. So this was clarifying the 6 of Swords. So I feel like many of you want something more. Many of you are wanting to elevate, upgrade your life in some way. And again, it doesn't have to mean a full degree. Maybe you're taking a different course because you want to pursue something else in your career and make that lateral, transition. Some of you could simply be changing scenery, but again, like I mentioned, I feel like it has to do with your stability, relationships, and especially like financial structures. So there's something you guys are wanting more of, I should say, but it's your manifestations, your goals. You want to reach a higher or a newer level in this. So many of you are challenging yourself. It's like cleaning up. This is the energy I've been getting from a lot of the readings. Everyone is like cleaning up their lives, powering up, up-leveling, glowing up, taking back their power. So in that same vein, I feel like many of you, you're walking away from things that may be feeling or making you feel unstable, things that are not making you feel grounded, and you are skedaddling out of there. And some of you have visions already. You know what you want to do and you want to pursue. It's like I'm getting the wish upon a star. Underneath the deck, we got the World card. Interesting, because 6 of Swords could signify move, like a move. So some of you may be making a move to another part of the country, the world where you live, or simply moving for work, for school, or whatever the case is, you're leaving. Okay, is there anything else the universe wants my Aquarius? Ooh, I called you guys Aquariuses. Is there anything else the universe wants my Pisces to know, please? Aquarius may be prominent for you. we got one card, Page of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we got Five of Cups. So for some of you, this is a relationship. You guys are moving away from, could it be romantic? Yes, it could be. It could be romantic, but bottom of the deck, there may have been conflict in this situation. You may have been with this person for a while, or they may have re-entered, or you may have reconciled with them and it's not working out. But I feel like I'm moving away. Many of you could deal with relationships. You're breaking free. And I feel like you are focused on yourself. You're taking steps to connect to what it is that you want, not what others want, not what you can do for others, but what you want. And I feel like right now, again, many of you are moving towards your dreams. Perhaps dreams that you've left unfulfilled, dreams that you've left on pause, on hold, because maybe you needed to take care of a relationship, a partnership, or you were involved in something that took your time away. And so many of you are returning back to that, I feel, or going towards that. Ooh, I sense empowerment as well. Let's see what other messages the universe has for my Pisces, please. What other messages for my Pisces, please? Okay. We got valiant courage. Take action with passion. So again, I get that energy that many of you know what it is or where it is that you want to go towards. Your next step, your goals, or what you're envisioning at least. These are stars. It's like your North Star. You're being guided. And we're in the season of Aquarius right now. So you may be feeling that impetus, that urge, that positive momentum to just take a step. You're being guided, even though these signs, or cards I should say, don't have any zodiac signs attached. To me, this always feels like Aries, maybe Leo energy. Take action with passion and go valiantly forward towards your dreams. And I feel like you all may be feeling that nudge where you're like, I need to take the first step. It's important. You may actually get illumination or the next step with this full moon in Leo coming up. See the moon here? There's a full moon here. And with courage, I always think of Leo energy, which is the heart. You're being guided with your heart. So pay attention to the lunation happening February 5th, which is, I think, Sunday. We'll just say Eastern Standard Time. Forgot the time. Full moon in Leo. So that really deals with a lot of your creativity, your passions, what lights you up. Love, romance as well, children. Okay. What else does the universe want my Pisces to know? There's a joyful little kid glee that I felt and I heard. Some of you are excited. Whatever may have ended or whatever is you're transitioning from, there's a sense of hope, a sense of excitement. It's like that little kid energy, you know, when kids, especially when they've chosen, you know, their backpacks and their clothes and they're set up ready to go to school, it's that energy of excitement, of hope, of knowing there's something good out there for you. We have Archangel Charity. Give with an open heart, be generous. A lot about your heart here. I feel like many of you have given a lot. And I feel it's interesting because, okay, sometimes the messages are for the signs themselves, for you guys. And I feel like it's not telling you to be more generous or more loving, because I feel like many of you have been. And you're pouring that into yourself, though. Hence the direction in which you're going. And I feel like for those Pisces that I'm speaking to, this is what's coming towards you as a result of the love, the abundance that you poured into others, to other situations. Everything that you've given is coming back to you. I feel like you are going to be divinely guided. There's something about the moon, so pay attention to the moon. If you have any questions or you want signs or are seeking clarity, you can set that intention for or on this moon in Leo, and you'll receive it. What else do my Pisces need to know, please, at this time? Okay. Why is your reading so short? Compared to the other signs, your reading is going faster. I'm hearing the book. Oh, crap. Something about like water for chocolate. There's something about that book. We got 4, Uncord relationships. Oh my goodness, okay. Let go now, forgiveness is freedom. 4 speaks to your foundation. Again, you had that at the beginning with the Hierophant. There's some instability. And then, again, I mentioned, I feel like for many of you, especially with the Page of Cups, I feel like for many of you, this deals with a relationship you may be leaving. It doesn't have to be romantic. I feel for most it may be, but I feel whatever situation you're leaving, you may want to have some type of ritual where you almost close it off, where you express, you know, sometimes you can write a letter if you weren't able to verbalize everything you wanted to a person or people, or even a situation, and then you write everything out and express your emotions fully, and burning it or tearing it up is like a way of alchemizing those emotions. And then you can do a cord cutting, because that's what's here essentially. It's giving you the energetic freedom to continue forward, because many of you are focused ahead. I don't sense looking back. Many of you are already, you're going forward and you're looking ahead. And so some of you energetically may want to do like a cleanup, cord cutting. You could do meditation, call in Archangel Michael and simply state the intent of what you would like to do. You can invoke Archangel Michael and simply say, please guide me in severing or releasing cords with, and then name the person or people and thank them for whatever lessons you've learned, and express gratitude and release. And this could also indicate any healing, anything that you may need to process through as you release this. At the bottom of this, we have listen to your heart, 7. Awaken psychic abilities, tune in to the infinite. We have a serpent around a tree with a star. Some of you may be seeing stars. You see that? Star, and then the star here. And the serpent could indicate some type of transformation. You see it on the tree. Many of you already know what you need to do. There's a release here. Sometimes energetically we can feel like a tug, because you here you see like a chain. What is it? A ball and chain. So energetically you may feel like your energy is still being tugged on. So if you have items from people that you're leaving, I'm not talking about people that you've had a positive relationship. But if you're leaving a romantic relationship, sometimes it necessitates cleanup, especially if you're wanting in the future to call in a relationship. But, you know, consider the items you're bringing, if there's any memories associated with it that are not, you know, very positive, very fun. You may want to discard those items, donate them, give them away, because all of that is energy and it comes with you. There's a lot of action, forward-moving action I sense with you guys. There's some type of change, physical momentum perhaps, that you're wanting to realize. Okay. What final message does the universe have, please, for my Pisces? Thank you. We got 2 cards. I am patient knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. Is this woman pregnant? This looks like a woman pregnant. So you all, some of you could be giving birth, but I feel like you all are about to give birth to a vision, to your manifestations, to what it is you're dreaming of. Some of you are very, very close. It's like it could also speak of rebirth. It's like a renewal, a new cycle. And this looks like the moon. this full moon in Leo could spark that for you all, because the full moon is about release and letting go. And Leo, you know, like I mentioned before, it deals with love and romance as well, and dating. So for some of you, these could be romantic relationships. You got a second card. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally. Support will surround me and movements will form. Is this common in this deck? Hold on, I'm looking at it. Okay, I see them in a few, but this may be meaningful for some. There's lilies here. So some of you may connect with the lilies. You've got flowers, bunch of flowers. So something is blooming. Something is getting ripe. Right now there's like a gestation. Oh my God, I can't say it. Gestation period. Something is marinating. A bun is cooking in the oven. Again, literally, some of you could be pregnant, but I feel like many of you, your manifestations, your dreams, they're cooking right now. Some of you may have literally placed your order, spoken them, said them aloud, maybe created a list of goals or a vision board, and things are coming about. So right now, your role is to connect with love, with your heart, with joy, because that's going to help facilitate what it is that you are wanting to call in. I sense a lot of peace around you. A lot of just awareness, but acceptance, most importantly. My Pisces, I hope this reading has helped. If it has, comment down below. Let me know what you're experiencing. If you're new, introduce yourselves. I love getting to know everyone, and welcome to this community. If this has helped in any way, I would love it if you could hit the thumbs up button, like, share this video, subscribe if you'd like to be part of this wonderful community. We do weekly live stream readings. I do tarot readings and oracle readings, as well as other content around spirituality, wellness, energy, and so much more. So thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you soon.